Hello and welcome to another flight review. My name is Jet and today I'll be flying WestJet's Boeing 787 from London Gatwick to Vancouver in premium economy. WestJet uses the North Terminal here at London Gatwick and their check-in area can be found just to the right of EasyJet's. There are no staff check-in counters here, rather WestJet relies heavily on a self-service check-in model. And there is a dedicated priority check-in line for passengers traveling in business class and premium economy. However, it is basically the same check-in process as the economy cabin. There are also a couple of WestJet agents floating around here to help, but unfortunately they weren't able to help me check in for my connecting Delta flight to Seattle, even though it was all booked on the same ticket. When flying premium economy with WestJet, you do get access to the priority security line here at Gatwick, which did speed up the process quite a bit. As expected, once through security, you end up in a windy duty-free that leads you to the main area of the North Terminal here at Gatwick. Here, you'll find lots of shops and plenty of restaurants to grab a snack at before your flight. And as of May 2022, I couldn't find the Harry Potter store, so IDK if it closed or what, but there is a Hamleys, so you can get some Peppa Pig plushies. Gatwick uses the call to gate method, which means all passengers gather and wait in the same central area and just have to check the monitors for a gate assignment closer to the departure time. Once you do get a gate assignment, everyone usually runs to the gate as if it's taking off then and there, but you really are just going to get in an additional queue and have your boarding pass scanned and answer some security questions. Here's that additional queue that I had mentioned. There was also a man standing there saying like, oh, if you're flying premium economy or business, come up here and you can cut all of these people. I personally didn't because I felt really awkward just cutting that large group of people. But during boarding, I did because I didn't care. And also when you're boarding, you just get shoved into this additional queued waiting area that's very common in European airports, so it doesn't really matter when you board. Anyways, here I am on WestJet's beautiful premium economy cabin. I love that 3D little maple leaf, super cute. Here's my seat. There was a pillow and a blanket waiting, along with an amenity kit, and underneath my camera strap there's a water bottle. The IFE on WestJet is the same across all cabins, so I'm not going to go through it again. However, this monitor does swivel forward and backwards, so when the person in front of you whips their seat back, you can adjust it for viewing comfort. I was also welcomed on board with a pre-departure beverage and a paper menu for today's meal service. After a relatively quick boarding process, the jet bridge pulled back and we began our 8-hour and 53-minute journey to Vancouver. After takeoff, I took a look at the menu. There was only one vegetarian option available, which was the vegetarian lasagna, which I was totally fine with as I didn't pre-order a meal for this flight as I upgraded to premium economy on the way to the airport. The menu is in English on the front side, and if you flip it upside down and reverse it, it is in French. So feel free to pause here and take a look. Around this time, I was also offered a pre-meal beverage with a couple of snacks. I got a ginger ale, and with the ginger ale, we got a chocolate biscuit. That was very good. Look at that detail. And we also got some pretzels. Look at that shine. Those are great pretzels. Here comes the meal. I also transitioned to Diet Coke at this time. Everything came at once, all on one tray, which is totally fine with me. And overall presentation right off the bat was really nice for a premium economy meal. So here it is, the vegetarian lasagna. Honestly, looks pretty slappin'. Got the caprese side salad, also looks good. And for dessert, we had this mango strawberry mousse thing. I don't know, delicious. Some salt and pepper and a bread roll that was cold, some crackers, cheese, and some butter. Here we can see the texture. I don't know. It was really good. Might look disgusting on camera, but honestly, it was better than the curry that I had on the way over. So I would definitely order this again, no problem. The caprese salad, the tomato was firm, fresh, sweet, perfect. Honestly, no complaints on WestJet catering for premium economy. I totally think this is an appropriate meal, and honestly was probably one of the better meals I've had on a plane in a long time. After my meal, I decided to take a closer look at the amenity kit we received here in Premium Economy. It is in partnership with Rocky Mountain Soap Company. Inside you will find your essentials for a long haul flight, including a face mask, lip balm, some socks, and an earplug. It was a pretty substantial amenity kit. I think, again, maybe a toothbrush, toothpick, would have been nice. But yeah, I mean, I was happy to get one in premium economy. The eye mask is certainly useful on these longer daytime flights, and having a little reusable pouch is always nice. About an hour and a half before landing, we do get a light meal here in Premium Economy. It was cold. It came with this beautiful cup of fruit, kiwi, dragon fruit, raspberries, very fresh, looked beautiful. Very happy to see that after a longer flight. There was this prosciutto salami salad with some cheese and a grape. There was another cold bread roll, some butter, a beverage of choice, decided to go with water and some crackers. It was a very small, light, cold meal. I appreciate the second meal. Of course, a hot meal would have been nice, but yeah, this was fair, I think, for the travel time, and no complaints here. Soon after finishing that second meal, we did start our descent into beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Per usual, the crew on board this flight was really nice, very professional, very welcoming, attentive, and really just on top of their game. And in contrast to the catering on my flight over, today's catering was really good, and I really did enjoy my vegetarian lasagna and would have much rather have had that on the way over instead of the curry. Like I said earlier, it would have been nice to have had a hot meal option for the second light meal, but it's pretty expected and in line with competitors to receive a smaller cold meal prior to landing, so it's fine, but if WestJet wanted to set themselves apart a little bit, maybe a hot meal would help do that. Something WestJet could improve would be the check-in process at London Gatwick. It was a little bit stressful for me not being able to get that second boarding pass for my connecting Delta flight to Seattle, even though everything was booked on the same ticket and itinerary. Just not having that second boarding pass when I landed in Vancouver did induce a little bit of anxiety, so it would be nice to be able to check in for everything at once and maybe have some more staff on the ground at Gatwick. All in all, though, this was a great flight and a great experience with WestJet. I think their premium economy product is totally worth the price and a great option to hop across the pond. I would probably go out of my way to choose flying with WestJet versus other North American carriers. More often than not, the crew sets them apart. And yeah, it was a great experience and wouldn't hesitate to do it again. And here we are in beautiful Vancouver. Like I had said, I didn't have my second boarding pass, so at this point I was a little bit stressed out, but come to find out, the transfer process was still relatively fine and easy. There was a Delta representative once you clear customs, so I was able to get my boarding pass from them and then just hung out in the USA pre-clearance gate area. I I do want to say thank you guys for watching another one of my flight reviews. I hope they get better and better as time goes on. I am going to try to start posting at least once a month. So if you're not subscribed, please take a moment to subscribe and help my channel grow so that I can quit my day job and only fly. Just kidding, that probably won't ever happen, but one can dream, I suppose. But yeah, we're going to be flying Singapore in November as well as Aeromexico in December. So please, yeah, subscribe, and I look forward to posting and sharing those trips with you guys. Thanks so much.